Southbound. To get that olive of life. Seems to be some sort of spread revive.
Flame, protect us.
That's either a spread revive or that's gonna be revive with more HP.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. We got like giant ant and pigs with pompadours.
You're too
Alright, do you have the good version of Lynn now? Yes, you do. There we go.
Here we go.
Spread the damage just a little bit. There, I'm just your local exterminator.
Letting the hunt begin.
I should probably start figuring out what you're weak to.
Well then.
Well, we found one thing.
Bring it on.
Coming, if thou darest.
Alright, bow and arrow and staff. Alright, that works.
You're too.
I'm gonna steal some stuff.
What?
Here goes nothing.
God, those things are hard like a rock. God.
I'll do my best.
Ah, the war is over.
All right.
How are you still standing? You motherfucker. There, go.
The hunt.
Why was that fight so difficult? Not a fan. I mean, I know why. I'm asking a lot of rhetorical questions that I could potentially not enjoy. Noble Court, Flames Grace, and East Atlas Dam Flats to Atlas Dam. Yeah, I want to go to Atlas Dam.
Now, letting us hunt him.
There are a lot of different frogs. Like, now we got the green-ass frogs. They're ready to go.
Try this.
If I was to give one piece of constructive criticism to my team, I really do need to get some more spread of some sort. But then again, I just don't think that's a big thing that my team's gonna have outside of the ladies. Holy... I forgot how good that skill is. I forgot.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
I'm just saying Therion is
All right.
he's a lot more useful whenever we're coming straight up on
My turn.
on boss enemies, because then he can really hone in. Otherwise, he's a bit on the slower side.
Beginning. Thou didst fight with courage.
All right, lesson learned. Let's just do that arrow thing every time. Let's just unleash that pain. We could use a tune-up on everyone's stuff here. How are our skills looking? He's got to get to 500. He has a long way to go. Is there treasure over here? No, there's just something over here.
Let's see what you got.
And then there's these guys.
Out of my way. Don't play.
Fuck you, frog.
I'll not
That
be
frog's
defeated.
getting stronger.
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Oh, that is wonderful news. I didn't even look that they were weak to that.
A torrent of arrows.
Ha! He's like, hey, where did everybody go? What happened? I don't know what happened.
Out of my way.
Don't worry, I'll tell you when you're older, Mr. Frog.
Bring it on. Cool off.
Come in, if thou darest.
Well then. Oh, sacred light.
Oh, this thing ain't getting a turn. He's just done.
And that's that.
Feels good. Damn frogs think they can fuck with me. The Whistlewood. Well, that's clearly not where I want to go, but I'll get a hint of it. There we go. Yeah, that's probably the area that this character over here is gonna want to go to. East Atlas Dam Flats. And the town seems to be right here. How are you fighting me on this drawbridge like this? Don't pretend we were in a field. We were not in a field. Why you gotta lie?
Bring it on.
Why you gotta lie to me like that? It's not nice to lie. All I'm saying is maybe you get through life not lying to me video games. Just saying. Just saying. You've been exposed. That's a fact.
Come in.
Unleash. Oh, we got everyone. I forgot that everyone's weak to that. Holy crap.
May the sacred flame shine more.
Of course, we have the problem that these things are beefy pigs. It's okay. We'll get him.
You're too.
Whoa!
Well then.
You know, when they were displayed as red, I assumed that meant they were almost dead. Apparently not.
Come in, if thou darest.
Here goes nothing.
You better die. You better die or I'm gonna have words. I have words. Fuck you, you're stupid. You cheated.
I'll do my best.
You cheated. It's against the rules. It's against the rules. I don't like those pigs. Those pigs have too much health and defense. Bullshit. Bullshit. Have you ever thought that the person who made that pig at Square Enix and this part of the developer shouldn't have a job? Have you ever thought about that? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you saying no because that's like the stupidest thing you've ever heard? You're right. I'm kidding. Let's have a rest. What information can we glean? Hidden item. Ah, they mark it on the map, I see. Smarter bartering. Light soulstone. Neat. Let's see. Guide with ease. Alright, so guidance we can actually do better with now. Soothing seed. Excuse me, I said I was gonna take that. And that. That's an 80%! Do you not understand? That's an 80%! And so is that. I appreciate you can just continue. You can continue to steal from someone like that. You shouldn't be able to, but you can. Well, here we have a different character. This is the shit I want badly. No. Mine? I need those for battle? Badly? Damn it, I can't steal from a potential helper. Empowering earring. I'm in shock. The amount of times I've failed on that 80% chance is nuts. Yes. I think I know now who stole that tome. Perhaps I should go have a little chat with him, just to make sure we all understand one another. His name is Cyrus, and he is a scholar. This is Atlas Dam, nestled in the fertile plains of the Flatlands. It is the home to the Royal Academy, where many a scholar studies night and day to bring the light of knowledge to the royal family and to all the realm. He passes his days in the halls of the great library, devouring tomes to his heart's content. It is in that library where he learns of a grievous theft. Certain that one of his fellow scholars is the culprit, Cyrus sets out alone to confront the man. In his shadowy subterranean study, he will need wise allies in the path he has chosen. Take Cyrus along. Travel to other areas, maybe. Yeah. Idle party members. Oh, I see how this works. So your main character can never leave, but he can switch out. Oh, I gotta make a decision here. Shit, I don't know who. Ophelia, why not? I'm guessing because this dude's all about tomes, he is probably a magic user as well. Which means that maybe they have similar effects. So, let's give that a shot. Regardless, we can go to taverns to switch them out, which I assume they're pretty much everywhere. So, let's hear the beginning of the tale of Cyrus.
And so it was that Atlasdam was founded some 2 centuries ago. Indeed, our fair city-state is among the longest standing on the continent of Austera. But there was another city-state with a history as long and proud as our own that came to a tragic ruin only 8 short years ago. Now, who can tell me its name? How about you, Cyrus?
I think it was...
Now. No need to get all flustered. There's no shame in not knowing an answer, so long as you have a desire to learn. The answer is in your textbook. Go on now, look it up.
Yes, Professor. Let's see. I believe it was Hornburg.
That is correct. Hornburg was ruled over by a royal family, said to be descended from priests of an ancient and long-forgotten religion. On the other hand, our fair Atlasdam was founded by one of the original clans that inhabited the Flatlands. Who can tell me how many clans lived in the Flatlands at the time? Your Highness?
The histories have it that 8 clans did live in the Flatlands in those days.
Correct you are, Your Highness. It was a time of great strife here in the Flatlands as the 8 clans waged a long and bitter war. Change would come when the armies of Grandport invaded these lands some 2 centuries ago. At the time, the rulers of Grandport sought to exert their influence over territories inland. Ironically, this compelled the warring tribes to put aside their differences and unite against their common foe. Oh, but look at the time. We'll pick up where we left off next time. Don't forget to read chapters 3 and 4 before our next lecture. And be prepared to answer questions on any of the material within.
Yes, Professor. Thank you for another most stimulating lecture, Professor Albright.
Hello?
Ah, Professor Albright. Mercedes from the Royal Library came by with a message for you. Seems today is your lucky day. You've been granted permission to enter the special archives.
Splendid.
Finally, I can begin my research. The library is just outside the palace. I'd best make haste. I'm a busy man, what with educating as little people as possible. Not gonna lie, I like his outfit. His sprite looks really... He's got a good outfit. So it's always cool when, even when they're like these minimal small sprites, but you can see all the different color and different details on his entire setup. Professor
Albright.
Oh, thank heavens you're still here. I thought I had missed you.
Your Highness.
What can I do for you, Your Highness?
The truth of the matter is...
If you can spare the time, I had a question about something we learned today.
But of course.
Your Highness, it would be my pleasure to answer anything. After all, my role as your tutor is as important to me as any of my research. Unfortunately, I cannot spare much time. Is the question a quick one?
Indeed.
It will not take long. I was just wondering about the ancient religion of Hornburg. Pray tell, what did they worship?
Very astute of you.
However, I fear that nearly all the texts detailing the nature of the religion were burned and lost when Hornburg fell. I see, a shame that.
The truth is...
I do, however, have a theory of my own. I believe that the royal family of Hornburg were guardians of an ancient power. Mind you, this is not idle speculation. My theory is based on the fact that...
Oh.
Blah 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 blah. And then, that image of the lizard in the hot dog bun, it was really good. Let us continue the discussion another time. My apologies for keeping you, Professor.
With pleasure.
No need for apologies, and it would be my pleasure, Your Highness. That such questions occur to you is a sign of a sharp and curious mind. Your lectures on the history of the realm are most fascinating to me. For if I do not learn of our past, how can I hope to lead my people to a bright future?
Indeed.
A most admirable philosophy, Your Highness. The people of this land are truly fortunate to be led by one of such wisdom and kindness. As I am truly fortunate to have the opportunity to serve in some small way. You are far too kind. I'm proud to be your student.
Ah,
Oh dear, I'm running late.
good day.
Pray do not forget your assignment, Your Highness.
Farewell.
Ah, Cyrus.
Hello.
Yes?
Did you have a question for me as well?
No.
No. I'm leaving. I don't know what happened there. Well, guess we'll head in here. Get into that research.
It's me, Cyrus.
Good day, Mercedes. Cyrus Albright, here to browse the special archives. Oh, Professor Albright, you're looking quite eager today. When I heard that an original copy of The Church of the Flame, A Complete History, had been donated to our archives, I simply had to be the first to see it.
I see.
You're more on top of our collection than I am. Just sign here.
With pleasure.
I'm going to put hearts on above the eyes. Is something amiss?
Actually,
For someone known as the most brilliant mind in the Royal Academy, when you talk about books, you're as giddy as a schoolboy. When you put it that way, yes! Much as a child is fascinated by a new toy, I am titillated by the prospect of acquiring new knowledge.
I see.
Right. The expression on your face says it all. Anyway, everything seems to be in order. Enjoy your quest for knowledge, Professor.
Many thanks. What have we here?
How odd. The tome is nowhere to be found. Did someone return it to the wrong shelf? Not here either.
An interesting dilemma.
These archives are strictly guarded and curated. Wherever could it have gone?
Professor Albright.
The headmaster would like to see you at once. Of all the times to... Oh well. Might I ask you a favor? What might that be?
The truth is...
The tome I mentioned before seems to have gone missing. Could you locate it for me?
I see.
Missing? I'll begin looking at once.
Many thanks. Cyrus Albright, by your request, sir.
Do enter. My apologies for summoning you on such short notice.
How might I be of assistance, Headmaster?
That treatise on arcane studies you published. What in the gods' names were you thinking?
Sir? I do believe I made my hypothesis perfectly clear.
I'm not talking about your hypothesis. You went out of your way to cite one of the texts in our special archives. The knowledge housed in those tomes is the Royal Academy's greatest treasure. It is not to be divulged to the public at your whim. Laying it bare in one of your silly papers is out of the question.
I am fully aware of the value of those tomes, Headmaster. It is for that very reason I would share the knowledge with my peers.
You are to share nothing! That wisdom is for the Academy and the Academy alone!
But that goes against everything...
Enough, Cyrus!
Even my best argument is sure to fall on deaf ears. The Headmaster sees knowledge as a medal or precious stone, something to be appreciated by its rightful owner alone. Knowledge is power, and power is to be hoarded. An unfortunate attitude, indeed. My sincere apologies, Headmaster. It won't happen again. Is there anything else you need of me?
That is all. You may go. Wait, there was one last thing.
Sir?
I heard the special archives will be closing early today. If you have research to do there, I would do so quickly.
Good gods. It's as if he enjoys watching me suffer. Thank you for your concern, Headmaster. In that case, I'll be on my way.
Enter.
Excuse me.
What's the matter?
It's about Professor Albright. Let's make for the library then. We have important business. Need to follow up on that missing tome.
Can I help you?
A moment of your time.
Did you have any luck finding the tome?
My apologies.
I'm afraid not.
Say it is not so.
This is most unfortunate. One might conclude that it had been stolen.
Actually...
Professor, taking books from these archives is strictly forbidden. And as you know, the keys to the vault are entrusted only to a select few. Quite honestly, it would be easier to steal the crown off the king's head.
Aho!
An impregnable vault, a disappearing tome. Would seem we have quite the mystery on our hands. And the mysteries of the world meant to be solved. Or so the scholar in me says. Would you not agree? If it had been stolen, I would say it's a job for the city guard. But I can see you won't let it go until you've cracked the case, as it were.
Indeed.
Ah, you could say that indeed. A habit I just can't seem to break. Once a puzzle is placed before me, I simply cannot rest until I've worked out a solution.
I see.
Well, far be it from me to stand in your way. Must be tough being a genius.
Leave it to me.
I will not deny it. Worry not. The tome will be back on the shelf before you can bat an eyelash.
Take care.
Right. Thanks. Best of luck in your search.
Time to do some research.
And the game is afoot.